What are you to St Joseph's?
Oh, that's a good question. A lot of things, probably.
I'm the manager of the football club and also chairman, and I'm also still playing, hanging on. It's probably the best way to describe that.
For years, they have been playing Sunday League football, until this season. It was decided that this year, 2019, they would join the football leagues. They registered to join the Central Midlands Division, meaning they became
One of the founder creators of the club. In 1984 miners' strike, when this club was created. Club, out of work miners got nothing to do in a local pub, so we trained them up to play on a local floodlit thing, and they developed from that.
St Joseph's FC were established in 1984 by Gus Guest after the miners' strike. They became somewhere for men to be able to play football. His son joined in with being part of the club. Andrew helps manage and run the club.
So who have you got in the team exactly, mister?
Well, originally we started off in the Sunday League and dragged about half of those over with us into this new adventure, and then the other half of the squad's now made up of other lads that played in the Sunday League, and that's sort of the ethos we went from the beginning.
Why did you and Andrew want to move the club from Sunday League to into semi-professional?
I think it's mainly to do with the fact that we'd been involved with the Sunday League area for quite a long time, and challenges were getting less, and also Sunday football starting to gradually disappear.
Right, we're ready then. Couple of minutes, listen in. Alright. So before I name the team, a few changes today. It's going to be like that for the next 4 matches, alright? So if you're disappointed today, let me talk to you after.
With you, does it mean a lot taking them, as a founding person of one of this club, does it mean a lot taking them from this Sunday League to what they were to going into this Saturday League semi-professional?
Yeah, I think it's important that young men in this town's got a chance to do that, whereas before they had to go out of town, different clubs, Retford, Harworth, Dinnington, places like that to play. So they've got to really recognised in their own town. I think it's important that they should be able to play from there, and hopefully they'll gain experience from it and probably take them to another level, and hopefully it takes them to another level anyway.
Spoke about it a little bit in group. Second half performance, brilliant. First half, we weren't very happy at all. I gave us instructions and we sauntered through it. It looked like we couldn't be arsed earlier. I tell the full-backs to pull wide when keeper gets ball, you fucking do it quick. And if I tell the centre-halves to have it, you get ball off it. If they press you, then we deal with it. When you did it in the second half, we created openings.
So far, St Joseph's have won 2 of their 3 games, but a win today can take them near to the top of the table in the Central Midlands Division 1 North.
Important to be able to have a club for people in this town to be able to come to.
Why is it important? Well, I think they've played football in this area for a long time, and this type of things haven't been apparent before.
Other thing is, Mullen and Wiltshire aren't here today. We fuck up to here today, you know what everyone will fucking say? That we can't do it without them two. I know we can fucking do it without them two. There's nothing against them, they've been brilliant. But we've got to prove we can do it without them.
So from Sunday League to here, what's the aim next in this season coming up?
The division we're in at the minute is the Central Midlands Division 1 North. The aim is to get into the Premier Division. From there, then we've just got to get settled and set new goals once we get into that division.
What's your personal aim to go? Where do you want to go with this club in the next year, this season?
As far as it's possible. Obviously, it'll have to progress as it goes along with other people being involved in it. Obviously better trainers, people like that, more money, sponsors, etc. So, yeah, hopefully it goes that way. But the ground's got to be developed somewhat, as you can probably see. It's in its early stages, but there's been investment in it already. So, as I said earlier, they had to go out of town to play, so they've got somewhere to.
Why did you move from the Sunday League to semi-pro? Why exactly have you done it?
A number of reasons really. The Sunday League over the last sort of 10 years has declined a little bit. Players within our club could sense they were getting a little bit bored, and I've always felt that Worksop needed another club for all local lads to, aim to play for at a better level.
Does it mean a lot for you for Andrew to take over the club?
Yeah, it does, massively. I mean, he's played most of his life, he's pretty well known, he's got a good... He works in sport and training, etc., so you know that, don't you? I mean, and I think the two work in tandem, basically.
Last thing, work rate. Second half last week, phenomenal. It's got to be like that from start today. We're going to have some sharp lads out there, we've got to be ready to deal with it. Alright, everyone up for it. Hey, come on! Come on!
How's the season gone so far?
Played 5 up to yet, won 4. We lost 1 last week. That was against a team in the league above, but we took them to extra time, and it was one of those games that could have gone either way. So up to yet, so far so good.
The St Joseph's game is against Wakefield Reserves, who are currently bottom of the league. However, there is an inflation in teams struggling. Many reasons cause regulation for different teams within the Football League. Bury Football Club, founded in 1885, as of the 27th of August 2019, they have been expelled from the Football League due to unpaid debts and poor ownership from Steve Dale. Bury had only just been promoted to League One as of the 2018-19 season, where they finished second to earn a spot in League One for the 2019-20 season. At the same time, Bolton went through potential exclusion in League One. However, they managed a takeover which saved them in the last hours. In the past few years, there has been a rise with non-league teams and semi-pro teams. Salford City FC are the example of this. Salford City have been on the rise since they were taken over in 2014 by the class of '92. Phil and Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs and David Beckham. In 2014, when Salford were taken over, they played in the Northern Premier League Division 1, where they were promoted in the 2014-15 season. Then in the 2015-16 season, they were promoted from the Northern Premier League to the National League North, which they again won promotion from the 2017-18 season. It was the 2018-19 season that saw them become a professional football team, as via the playoffs they were promoted to the English Football League, where they joined the EFL League Two. The final goal of the game sees encountered problems, as the Wakefield Reserves linesman rules the goal offside. In the future, St Joseph's are aiming to expand, meaning that they can create a youth system which allows young talent to come through the system, specifically from that area. It is hoped that they can achieve success so that they can develop themselves further as a club.
Since you founded this club, does this thing mean a lot to you, what they're doing, how it's going?
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah,
Why does
always has done. It's passion, big passion. I mean, my son weren't involved in this when I first started. He was only a young boy, you know, and he's developed through it all the way. Now he's took it over.
The game has finished, and it saw St. Joseph's win and finish 4-2. They now sit third in the division. A challenge is ahead as they aim for the promotion this season. St. Joseph's Football Club.